Welcome back to Module 1. In this module, you will learn how to throw out diets and make peace with food. Lesson 1 is all about diets and how to get rid of the diet mentality forever. The first thing that I want you to do is grab your notebook. Find a blank page and start writing down all of the diets that you've ever tried. This may take a few minutes, so I recommend that you pause this video and get writing. If you have not been on any diets, what kind of food rules or eating habits do you have that may be similar to the diet mentality? Write those down. When you're ready, hit play and let's move on. Okay, do you have your list? Now take a look at that list and check yes if any of these scenarios apply to you. You looked forward to going on your next diet. You were happy while on your diet. Your diet let you eat anything you wanted, or you had long-lasting results. I'm going to guess that you're probably shaking your head no to most of these. Why is that, do you think? Because diets cause extremes. They don't bring us lasting happiness and results. They require you to use words like eliminate, avoid, eat only, this type of food, etc. Our bodies, and especially our minds, are not really meant for extreme behaviors. In order to achieve what we want, we need balance. Throughout the course, you are going to see this slide again and again. It's a gentle reminder to you to take a look at your current situation and help you find a way to get back to balance. See, our lives are like a pendulum. We have times when we find ourselves in extreme restriction or extreme rules with things like diet and exercise, and then we have other times where we allow ourselves extreme freedom or without any parameters to guide us. So here's an example. How many diets have made you completely give up carbs altogether? Words like avoid, eliminate, perfect tend to creep into our vocabulary. On the other end of the spectrum, what about when you get fed up with your diet and you tell yourself, who cares? I'm just going to eat whatever I want. Words like whatever, I don't care, I give up, I'm a failure, they tend to creep into our mouths when experiencing this extreme. Throughout this whole course, we are going to be focusing on finding your personal balance. Instead of leaning to an extreme, I want you to try to find a balance, such as I eat a variety of healthy and satisfying foods to give my body what it needs and wants. That means you recognize and accept that you are not perfect, but that you can live your life with guidelines that bring you happiness and health. So, the key to a healthy lifestyle is balance. I want you to say that to yourself, balance. As we move forward, try to find ways that you can bring yourself closer to a balance with the principle being taught. In case you need a little more, let's take a look at dieting specifically and how it causes extremes. Diets tend to limit your nutritional freedom. They create rules that you have to follow and certain foods that you have to eat. They also don't teach sustainable habits. You tend to follow the diet, and when you're done, you don't know how to eat. They create conflicts with your desired lifestyle. Maybe you want to go out to eat with your friends, but you feel like you can't because you have to follow certain rules. They also mess with your metabolism, and they cause guilt and poor habits. Diets create rules upon rules upon rules, which is why you might feel out of control with your eating, because there is so much that you are trying to control. I have a question for you today. Are you willing to throw out the diets for good and find a more balanced relationship with food? If you're not quite ready, I want you to spend a few minutes exploring the past few slides and finding where your balance could be. And when you're ready, let's move on. Your action item for today is to rip, crumple, or tear up that list of diets and throw it away. Don't revisit them. Throughout this course, you may find yourself slipping back to those old habits. That's okay. I want you to recognize them, learn from them, and make a change. Find a way to get yourself back to balance. When you're ready to give up the dieting mentality, come join me in lesson 2.